Für die Fraktion der Allianz der Liberalen und Demokraten für Europa hat nun Kollegin Harkin das Wort für 2 Minuten, bitte.
Thank you, Mr President, for the opportunity to say a few words on this proposal for a Council directive on passenger car-related taxes. I wish to congratulate the rapporteur in her absence on an excellent report, which I believe indeed is a very significant contribution to the debate. Let me first of all say that I personally agree with the situation that taxation is the responsibility of the individual member state. However, the thrust of this proposal would improve the functioning of the single market and, crucially, would greatly assist in our goal of reducing carbon dioxide emissions without compromising the ability of any country to levy its own taxes. Ireland, of course, has one of the highest rates of VRT in Europe, with, I believe, almost 10% of the total tax take coming from motorists. Last year's figures for VRT alone were in excess of €1.5 billion, an increase of over 20% on the previous year. So it will come as little surprise to see that Ireland will not be supporting this proposal. But I believe this is short-sighted and a short-term viewpoint, and we need to look at the wider implications. I believe VRT is an anti-free market mechanism and one of the reasons why the EU passenger car market has not been functioning well, and indeed consumers in 9 member states, including Ireland, have been penalised by a measure which has reduced their purchasing choices. The Commission's proposal is a sensible one, particularly from an environmental perspective, where taxes levied on motorists would be linked to carbon dioxide emissions from the vehicle. Indeed, I personally agree with the suggestion in the report that other pollutant emissions would be part of the equation. However, I agree it might be difficult to include this measure initially. Furthermore, I think it is an excellent idea that Member States be encouraged to apply fiscal incentives for passenger cars in order to encourage the placing on the market of cars and vehicles that meet energy saving and energy efficiency requirements. When governments set targets for reducing CO2 emissions, they have a responsibility to put in place mechanisms and structures to facilitate this happening. The Commission's proposal is an excellent one and I fully support it.